Edith Finch. From those that have played it, it's relatively but it's one of those feels games as well. So with the pause. Oh, okay. See how this goes. So we're on a ship. Oh. What is that?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Right into it.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
First person games, you always have to check to see if you have a body, so check. And this is our journal of some sort. Oh, I think we already got subtitles on. Reticle. Yeah, let's put it on. No, I don't like the reticle.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Very nice looking game though. First impression.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Yeah, I guess we're late on those. Probably shut the power off.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Yeah, I believe this is a very emotional game. A lot of death. I don't know if it's just running at 60 frames.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
It feels odd.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. What's over there? Oh, we'll go down here, I guess. Maybe it's like the camera speed, that's what's getting me. I don't know. Camera control. Oh man, can't even control the camera. Oh well. Can't walk over here. There we go. Can't see anything. It's too dark.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh. I'm stuck in the woods now. I don't know where I'm at.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
It's definitely creepy. But it's cloudy out. I don't want to be out here in the nighttime. I wonder who voices this girl. I guess should probably turn my bedroom light off and make it a lot more immersive. Oh well. Take a dip in the pond. Yep. Play some hoops. That's an old Ford or something.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow. What on earth? That don't look like a house. We're just stacking bedrooms on top of each other. Look at that.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I don't know if I want to go in yet.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Let me out!
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Dawn, and Lewis. Oh, there I am. That's Eddie. I don't look like an Eddie. Let's open the fridge. No? Okay. What is that? I hear the door opening. This isn't supposed to be a horror game now, is it?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, that's the salmon? Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of salmon.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
The night you left.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Great-Grandma Edie. Okay. There's her tank. Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
You got a nice view. Yeah, it feels haunted. Actually, though, all abandoned houses probably feel like that. That's me, I suppose. Oh, here we go.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I can't see it. Missing. If you have information.
In the whirlwind of that last night.
This looks locked off. So I keep hearing a door creaking open. Come on now. A lot of pictures.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's kind of a cool room, though, you know, with the sharks. I don't know.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Uh-oh. I wonder if all of this game takes place in this house.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Oh.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
"10 years old.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Eat our fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Phew. Yeah, we'll leave Christopher alone. Probably get sick.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh man. We don't even drink it out of the toilet.
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's not even edible. This has to stop.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What
I was
the?
a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, man. Are you gonna get this bird?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
As was I. Where'd he go?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Can I even make this? Okay.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Man.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Where?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark. I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy soups. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This little girl. There's something else.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What in the... We're still after this bird, aren't we? Oh, okay, so we just go right through that? Thought he was gonna, like, wrap around it.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Are we gonna kill the man? My God.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Jesus. Bird's leading me right to him.
I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
It's so dark I can't see.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, man. So that's Molly. Oh, man. I don't know what to think after that. I hear a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
How many people lived in here? Built 1937. Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
conspiracy.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Odin Finch. The family curse.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so trying to attach the names here. So yeah, you've got Edie and Sven, and then their daughter, Molly, who just died. Who just died for us. Family curse. Yep.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
And this is like a journey down memory lane of all the people that have died. Molly was first. I remember before playing this there was a bunch of deaths in this game, and I think it was like exploring why that happened or circumstances behind it all. Because here we have Edith. She's the last one there, 1999. We'll see how it pans out. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, there's Odin. The family tree. I just got that down. Odin, 1880, 1937. Is, am I the only one left? What remains of Edith Finch? It's all coming together. Sven, Edie, Edie. They even got titles for every single book. She definitely likes sharks.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Ah. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Wow.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That is awful.
It was a pretty big trace.
Lord have mercy. Look at the carpet. It's hideous. This is his ex-wife.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Trying to get off the swing. Am I not supposed to? Oops. I guess we'll keep swinging.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Holy shit.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he didn't.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Trying to fly. It was fun while it lasted, though. Now, who was talking in that, though? He was saying my brother. Was it Sam who was talking about Calvin, or who was it? No. I don't know who it was. Oh, lost me there.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's Sam.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, that was Sam talking about his brother. I guess they were... yeah. Twin brother, probably. Shared a room together.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara Finch was in the movie My Friend Bigfoot. Okay, we've made our way around here then.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
I know there's still some stuff up here though, isn't there? I feel like that I'm missing. Oh shit.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Gregory, 76 to 77. Wasn't that the bathroom? Yeah, that was the terrible bathroom. Belonged to Gregory. It does. That's not right.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
And she died at 16. Barbara. Barbara. Well, if I did miss anything, I guess I can't go back.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Can't go back outside. Oh. Well? I don't know. We can't go back through here.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
It's kind of cool. Look at the door. Cal was into space and flying, obviously. Sam went into the army.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I don't understand where I'm supposed to go. can't get back in there. Damn it. That is a creepy painting. I know there was another pathway that I didn't go, but I can't get back there. It's upstairs. I can't get back through any of the doors. I don't understand. The only other place to go is back upstairs. One of those lift chairs. Oh. There's them doors creaking again. Somebody was in the bugs. Yeah, I don't know. All these doors are sealed. Yeah. Surely, you have to be able to get back through here. This is the only other way. I don't understand it. But you can't. What the hell? It's starting to get frustrating. I don't understand. It's like I freaking did something wrong or something. 'Cause I can't progress further. the only door that's open. Um, yeah, I don't know. You can't go up here. Riveting gameplay. I know. Trying to find your way. Guess we gotta go back downstairs. Definitely can't get through here. We was able to go through here at one point, now we can't. I don't know, I feel like there has to be a little bit more explanation here. Because I'm just running around in circles at this point. I can't progress any.
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
Hmm. Well, shit. I guess I'll have to just quit, and maybe I'll go back to some sort of checkpoint or something. Or I'll have to see how you can progress further. Because I am not getting anywhere. I feel like I did something wrong, but that wouldn't make much sense. I can't leave. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. January 2010. I don't see anything that you can interact with either, except that. Can't go outside. Yeah, I don't understand it. This is the only door that's open. And these doors are sealed. The only way we got into those doors was going through that first door that's open. And now we can't no longer. I don't even see any like little pathway. That you can crawl under or anything. This is literally the only door that's open. Well, I guess we'll quit. I'll come back, hopefully in part 2, and actually know where I'm going. Or be able to go somewhere. So, until then. Thanks for watching.